Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here trying to pack because, I'm in the middle of a move. As you can see, it's like nothing like everything bare. I get a phone call today from somebody, I'm just going to say, somebody that helps me get information. And get some more information about your boy. Your boy Sneed. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to say this, people. Be a good person. Because being a prick or a scumbag, it comes back to bite you. Because people don't like you. And they're willing to talk a little bit more if they feel like you a scumbag or a coward or a pussy. That goes for family members too. They will rat you out too because you're a scumbag or a prick or a coward. They will rat you out too because they don't like you. So, in turn, that's how I got my phone call today. When I say phone call, they spilled the beans pretty good on him. I would say a lot. A lot. So, I'm going to give y'all a tidbit of what I heard. One, he's a complete coward. He doesn't like women. Oh, no, let me take that back. He's scared of women like Frost, his aunt, here and there his mom. Now, people like Frost, which by the way is the girl, I love your videos, I love them. See, when Frost went back at him, he was scared. Now later I'm a tie it all together why I say women like Frost, his aunt, is somewhat of his mom, and any other woman that basically don't take his BS. Excuse me. He is petrified of Frost. L. Frost. He's petrified of Ashley, the one he was with and broke up with him. He hates any woman that says no or says you about as smart as a box of rocks. He goes at them. But then when they come back at him, he backs down like a coward dog. Tail between the legs. He does it. Now, he also is a very, very jealous person. He, like this dude, Nutworth or whatever his name is. Like I said before, I'm not really onto the YouTube stuff. Well, I don't pay attention to it. Just to put it like that. I ain't an idiot now. Okay, I guess this guy Network must have made, a business out of these scooters, I guess. Well, now all of a sudden, Pussy Sneed owns a scooter now. Now, people, ain't no wrong if he did own a scooter. But how somebody gonna own a scooter that goddamn can't even buy his own self a cheeseburger from McDonald's? A value cheeseburger. A person that begs for donations every day. He's on YouTube begging for somebody to donate to him. But he got money to buy a scooter. And what a coincidence. This dude, Nutworth or Nutty, whatever his name is, having to open up a business dealing with scooters. Now, I had to ask myself, why would somebody all of a sudden got a scooter now? Got a scooter now. And buying a warehouse. When you're sleeping outside and you are begging your mom, then, y'all didn't know about this one though. You remember how he said his auntie tried to kill him at 16 and tried to murder, she was drinking on the porch, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Well, people, of course that's all a lie. Because he tried to call her a few times for help. Saying they trying to kill me, they trying to murder me, they trying to do this and that. And of course she wasn't having it. She was like, tell him don't ever call me again. And just ended it. So then, if y'all didn't notice, he started hating her even more. Hating her even more. And second, remember I said we'll come back to all that? Well, see, his daddy, people, was mentally abusive towards him. And in turn, what do people do when they get bullied by somebody else? They turn the tables on to a weaker person that they can bully. And in his case, it's weak-minded women. Like the human pet. I don't want to say his mom, because his mom just showing love. And, she just showing love. She's a mama. You know what I mean? Moms do it. Moms will do it. Mom's a good mom, a good mom and dad. When their kid is on punishment, and the mom or dad say, "You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing." A good parent, a good mom or dad will slip them food, slip them this, slip them that. So that's what she did. But when he kept on bashing them, though, and this even after he threw the dresser drawer at her. And when he kept bashing them, she cut him off. And if you notice, he ramped it up, not liking her. See, people, sometimes a lie can tell the truth to you too. Meaning, you let a person keep lying, keep talking, the truth is going to come out. It's like human nature. It's going to come out. Either accidentally or on purpose. But he tells so many lies. The truth is you hear it and see it so blatantly. I mean, it's like when he lies about being in the hood. People, that's an easy lie. We all know he never seen the hood in his life. Or when he act like he got friends, That's a little bit harder, but it really is not. It's because people, what I have my own self watching and people telling me stuff is when he says, "We know what you're doing. We go see you. Who is we? He has no friends. He has no family members that like him. People, when I say they hate his guts, they hate his guts. Like, literally, they hate his guts. I talked to this person for a good almost an hour. And it's like, I took away from it is, if it was able to wipe out the earth of him, wipe his last name out, all this stuff he said, they would do it twice. He's been a scumbag from the word go since the day he started talking. And it started with his dad being mentally abusive towards him. You know, basically telling him he's soft, he's weak, he did blah 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 blah. And in turn, what the scumbag do? He do it to all the females in his life. All the females and people and males that either don't want confrontation or just don't want to deal with it and just let him rant. He tend to try to tough talk them. But when people like Tone Space, by the way, thank you for also giving me the name. People like Tone Space, people like Super James Jim, whatever his name is, all aggressive towards him. He punks out, he runs, then he make excuses for running. And we all know people, it is the worst lies possible. But get back on task. So his daddy is the reason for his bullying. I ain't giving no goddamn excuse. Y'all know that. He know I ain't giving him no goddamn excuse for being who he is. He's a racist scumbag. That's what he is. And he gonna get his. But anyway, so ever since the dude been 8, 9, 10 years old, he just been a rotten individual. He's a rotten cow. He's a rotten, pussiest person has ever seen or talked about. When he was in high school, they said he would like try to be quiet, but then when he get around people he think don't mind him running his mouth, he'll run his mouth, and then when the person hear about it and want to fight him, he either run or he will go to the principal and throw his weight around, you know, with his family and all that. So when people want to beat him up, he will run and tell and then act like he didn't do it. What that sound like? I don't call the police, but literally got him on YouTube calling the police. And it's like, because this dude been a snitch to the moment word go. He has never wanted to be cool with black people or Puerto Ricans. He always been a racist. He just know now that if he continue to be racist, he know he will get beat up real bad. So he try to fake it. So that's why when we don't know where he at, he just in a freaking cheap hotel, or what I learned 9 times out of 10 is in a shelter or some abandoned like building or something. And either he get kicked out or he get lucky and get to stay there. He eat at homeless shelters. One staff member said he tried to come off as like he's a okay person, but he started talking on YouTube, and they said they hear how he talk, and they kick him out. That's why he goes to so many shelters, because he get kicked out of them. Or he try to be lazy and don't want to get a job, and they make him get out. And it's like he what am I getting from? He just don't get it. He don't want to just be a man. He don't want to pay bills. He don't want to have to sacrifice giving up money. And like they said, and everything, like I get in shelters, if you there a certain amount of time, you got to start giving them money to help you get out of there and transition to an apartment or a house or anything better that you need to better yourself for you to get out of there. And what he do in turn, he leaves. He leaves for a couple weeks and then asks to come back. And instead of him trying to better himself, get out of there, he's worn out making videos and pawning stuff. He will have a free room and board at one of these shelters, and in turn, he will pawn something, get the money, get a crappy a room at a crappy hotel, and then get online, act like he balling out of control, balling like COVID time. Remember he said he was like, no, I was in my mansion in COVID. No, he wasn't. He was in a shelter. These shelters in the COVID time was literally making people stay in there, like wouldn't letting you leave. Only to if you smoke cigarettes, they said they let them go outside, smoke cigarette, and stay out there for a little bit, then have to come back in. And one of his videos, when he's talking about COVID, if you notice, it was like nobody around. Well, because the shelter is around an area that is not traffic go through. So in turn, he made it look like he was at his mansion. But first of all, we all know he don't got no. That's his mama's house. By the way, she told him like a billion times to stop saying it's his, stop saying it's a mansion, because she getting people that ride by it, and she said she get kind of nervous about it. So she made him stop saying it. So now he say, "Oh, I got this, I got that," but he don't say the mansion part no more, because you putting your mama in danger. You're stupid. Anyway, you know. But you know what, people? I'm gonna say this. I'm not putting the blame on her, but when you give a kid basically everything he wants when he asks for it, and then you see the true monster come out later in life, you can't make excuses. You can't say it's your fault. It ain't your fault. Because I believe it's 50-50. I believe 50. No, I'm gonna say 70-30, because his daddy, as you know, in Texas, dudes in Texas think they just the toughest thing walking. Wearing pants so goddamn tight, you could goddamn see a fart go down their leg, because you goddamn see the bubble going down their leg. The pants are so goddamn tight. And they think that's okay, to be a womanizer, just don't have respect for women, which I think is so goddamn idiotic. It kills me, because it is nothing like a strong woman that go to work, come home, take care of her house, take care of her husband, take care of her family, and still be independent. Not one of these women that want to arm wrestle dudes because she want to prove she can do whatever a man can do. That's not sexy to me. You just a male with titties, in my opinion. You want to do all that. But what I mean is, a strong woman is a woman that can feed her family when it looks like there's no food in that kitchen. And she walks in that kitchen and says it's dinner time, and y'all come to the table, and she got a meal on the table for y'all. Every day. Every day. That's a strong woman to me. A strong woman that when the time is tough, she don't flinch. She's ready to handle it and do her thing. That's my opinion of a strong woman. You know, so it's 40-60 blame. But I think his daddy sparked it, and I think his daddy what gave him his split personality, because I think the man ain't got a split personality so bad. But the bottom line is this: he is nothing but a scumbag that picks on weak-minded women. And if you ain't weak-minded and you let him know that you slap the taste out of his mouth, he backs down like a coward do, and then talk trash about him, because he knows if they see him, they go whoop him. And he knows it. That's why he's so scared of Errol Frost. He's so mad at Ashley, because I still don't know how Ashley even messed with the dude. I mean, the dude, just look at him. He looks like he just smells. Look like he just smells like a goddamn, like piss and raid. But women, he still get these weird looking women liking him. I don't get it. I don't know. I ain't saying I'm goddamn Denzel, but good Lord, man. But anyway, people, like I said, man, Remember, man, you been a prick or a scumbag today, but tomorrow somebody go claw your airs out to the world, and you can't do nothing about it but take it. And that's what's happening to him. Uh, Part two will be coming up pretty soon, or but after I get done moving, I don't know. But trust me, people, it's crazy. It's stupidly crazy. But like I say, man, with a pear-shaped loser, and please, people, we got enough evil in this world. How about we have one less evil and one more good person doing right by somebody? You have a good one.